So let's get wild. I'm saying answer, I need a dancer. I wanna show you with no manners. I can't romance her, so show me more than Instagram. No propaganda, send her on her way like nah, 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 nah. Yeah, I'm saying answer, I need a dancer. I wanna show you with no manners. I can't romance her, so show me more than Instagram. No propaganda, send her on her way like nah, 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 nah.
Okay, what is going on, guys? Welcome to another video. This video is a little different. So I've noticed that some of my friends and just people in general cannot play Call of Duty, and Call of Duty, I feel bad for them because Call of Duty is one of those games, one of those game franchises that people they think it's way worse than it actually is. Like, for example, GTA. But Call of Duty, it's people are like, oh, your kid is gonna reenact it in real life and act all stupid. No, that's not how it works. So Call of Duty is just a game where you can just play, have fun, get some kills. It's just all fun in general. I've been grinding it like crazy. But yeah, guys, today we're going to be talking about every aspect of Call of Duty, if it's appropriate for kids, how bad does it get at the worst, and just if parents should let their kids play it. So yeah, that's gonna be it. If you're new, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and let's get right into the video. First up, guys, we are gonna be getting into blood and blood or gore. So basically this game actually has gore in it. Obviously it's Call of Duty, but basically the blood, I mean, it's not too bad. There is dismemberment in the game, which means limbs can come off, but you can turn that off right in the settings. It's literally right there. You can turn it off. It doesn't even look that bad. The gore isn't too bad. You can see in the background gameplay, hopefully, you can see the blood demonstration. There's really not a lot. I wouldn't even say there's much more than Apex Legends. It has the same blood when you shoot. Yeah, there's really not a lot of blood. I mean, it's a war game. It's a shooting game, so there's always gonna be blood in a shooting game. I would not compare this game to Fortnite or CS:GO, anything. And those games aren't even real games. I mean, real shooting games. For example, Fortnite isn't even really a shooting game. You can't consider it that. But the blood, when I first asked my parents for Modern Warfare, they weren't concerned about that. Just the violence aspect of it. The blood is nowhere near something that's gonna disturb someone unless you're under 8 years old, maybe. The blood, no, the blood is not disturbing. I mean, there's really nothing disturbing about it. This game is just fun. If you're have a kid that's sad, depressed, bored out of their mind, this game is gonna be such a fun game to play. Coming in at number 2, we have the violence. Now, the violence has always been a big part that parents do not want their children to play. Shooting people, parents, they're always scared that their child's gonna go sicko mode and think that's how real life works, and think that's how it's gonna work, and you know what I'm saying, say for example GTA, a parent would think that a kid's gonna go and steal a car, think that it's okay to shoot people and stuff like that. But really, it's online. Online you can do whatever. It's a game, you shoot people, it's fun. They're online people who are also having fun with guns. If you're smart, and all of my friends, they're smart, except for select few. No, but you're smart enough at this point. Once you get to the age of 10 or 11, you're at the point where you're smart enough to know that that's not okay to think that that's how it is in real life. But yeah, this game, I mean, the violence, honestly, it's not bad. I have a friend, I'll link him in the description. His name is YouTube Little Juju. His parents were skeptical about Call of Duty at first, and then he got it and they tried it out, and it's actually really fun. It's an amazingly stupidly fun game. It's actually really addicting. But yeah, I mean, the violence is nothing at all. You can see in the background gameplay some blood and the violence, how it works. This is the multiplayer. We're gonna be getting to Warzone very shortly. But yeah, violence level, give it a 5 out of 10. Coming at number 3, we have a question about a question with parents. What is my child playing? Now, the thing that people play, when you're in Call of Duty, you play in the multiplayer mode, which is the paid version, $60. You play the different selected modes, including domination, team deathmatch, search and destroy, capture the flag, hardpoint, just a lot of extra, like a lot of like objective based modes. Or you can see in the background, I'm playing a game mode. It's called Hard Point, where you have to capture an objective, and you have to kill people to stop them from capturing it. Then once you get the objective, you have to hold it, and then you get points. And whoever reaches the point limit first wins the round. You're not in like team deathmatch. It's you. Whoever can get the most kills wins. Or whoever hits the kill objective. There also is Warzone, which is a 150 player battle royale. Today they added 200 players for squads. 150 battle royale, obviously last standing or last team standing wins. There's solos, duos, trios, and quads. It's actually really fun. You find ground loot, collect cash, buy stuff at the buy station, and you get a bunch of upgrades and perks. It's really fun. That's the free version of the game. It's amazing. If you're free to play, it's good. It's an amazing game. But that's pretty much what you're playing if you're playing Modern Warfare. There's also like hardcore, which you can get faster XP, shorter time to kill, and it's pretty much like it's a really great game. Coming in at number 4, you have Warzone. Now, if you do not want to spend money, the whole $60 to get the multiplayer, the campaign, and the co-op, then you can buy Warzone, which is an extension to Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And Warzone, my friend, like I said in the number 3, it's a 150 battle royale, huge map. It consists of all the multiplayer maps, most of them at least, and it's a giant map. You land in a plane, last one standing wins. You can collect contracts to get cash, including bounties, most wanted bounties, supply runs, recons, and scavengers, which are all different missions you can do in order to get cash. Now, cash is crucial in this game because you can buy UAVs, which shows enemy locations on the map, and just a bunch of bonus perks so that you can get to help you win the game. Now, winning can be hard. The game normally lasts up to 30 minutes since it's 150 players, but it's actually really fun. Looting super fast paced. Use armor plates, which is the blue bars, as you can see next to my health. And yeah, I mean, Warzone altogether is an amazing game. You can, like, there's this thing, so when you die, it's called the gulag showers, and if you die, then it sends you to the gulag, and you 1v1 someone with a random gun. It's snipers down the latest update, and if you kill them, you get redeployed back into the game for a second chance. And if you die, then if you die in solos, then it's a game over for you, my friend. But if you die in like duos, trios, or quads, then and your teammates are still alive, then they can buy you back for 4,500 cash. Now keep in mind that you can only go to the gulag one time as of right now. I've always had an idea you can buy a trip back to the gulag, but as of now, there's nothing of that. My voice is hurting right now because I'm talking so much. But yeah, I mean, Warzone, it's honestly, it's a lot better than I don't know, because multiplayer and Warzone are pretty much equal. I wouldn't see why you wouldn't let your kid play Warzone. It's an amazing game. It's not even that addictive. Like, it's not even skill based. Like, controller and PC are equally balanced. Like, they have controller has a lot of aim assist, but it's really balanced. Like right here, you can see I killed this guy. He gets me super weak. He's on controller, and I come back and destroy him. It's a really balanced game. There is helicopters, ATVs, which are like quads or like quad crashers from Fortnite, as you can call them. There are tactical rovers, which are like golf carts in a way. There's helicopters, I think I said already. There's SUVs, and I believe that is it. Oh yeah, and there's a huge diesel truck that you can get in, and all those can fit up to 4 people, and then except the diesel, you have to jump in the back trailer for it. But I mean, like, it's still mobility, you know. Like, the helicopters are pretty sick. There's a variety of different guns. The ground loot changed this season, which is kind of annoying, but you can still get chests, get tons of cash. LMGs are also really insane in Warzone if you guys want to try that out. For 10,000 cash, you can buy a loadout drop marker, which you can buy your custom loadouts for multiplayer or if you make them. But I'm not really here to tell you about Warzone like entirely. I'm just showing you why you should have it. Because one, I mean, everyone is playing it right now. I know me and all my friends are playing it. I do have a friend. I'll link him in the description. It's Filtz. He doesn't have Warzone. He's trying to get his parents to get him Warzone. I mean, it's really not bad. Like, if you guys are watching this, just trust me when I say it's not bad. It's literally so fun. Like, I remember when I first got Modern Warfare, Warzone wasn't even out yet, but my parents were skeptical of me. if you let him, or if like anyone, if you parents out there, if you get your kid the Modern Warfare, like the full game, I mean, if you're really worried about your kid like being traumatized, like you're not gonna get traumatized. Don't worry about it. If anything, I'd say the campaign is the most brutal part of this game. The campaign, but that comes in the paid version. So if you have Warzone, then parents, don't worry about it. The campaign, it just takes you through your journey of like the war. You're in like Kyrgyzstan, which I don't even know if that's a real place. I think it's somewhere near Russia, and you're like fighting the war, and like it's taking you through a bunch of like traumatic PTSD events and stuff. You're trying to kill terrorists. But that's the campaign. It's a really good campaign, but if you're worried about your kid like getting like traumatized or whatever, just hold off for that till they're a little older. But other than that, like the game is perfectly normal. Like you can see in the background gameplay, there's literally nothing wrong with it. Super fun. Phils, if your parents are watching this, then we're looking for a 4th squad member. I mean, we have an open slot for you, bro. Like we're waiting for you to join our team. Join Task Force 141. Hop into Verdansk with us. And as always, guys, peace out.